Welcome to Flip TV News. I am Angela Omolara. News headlines. Policemen Kogi Governor for Efcc attempts to arrest Yahaya Bello. Heavy floods in UAE. Now the news in detail. The Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo on Wednesday foiled an attempt by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission to arrest the immediate past governor of the state, Yahaya Bello, at his 9 Benghazi Street, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja residence. The operatives of the anti-graft agency had stormed the street around 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday and laid siege for the former governor's residence, preventing both human and vehicular movement. The Efcc operatives were, however, resisted by armed policemen dressed in black with the inscription Special Forces. A correspondent who visited the residence on Wednesday afternoon observed the heavy presence of armed operatives of the Efcc, policemen, operatives of the Department of State Services, Counterterrorism Unit, and Yahaya Bello's private security team. The stalemate continued as the Efcc operatives were prevented by the policemen and the other armed men guarding the former governor from entering the house. At exactly 2:30 p.m., the convoy of the Kogi State Governor Ododo arrived at the residence alongside several security operatives and youth supporters. Governor Ododo was ushered into the residence by security details, and around 4:20 p.m., the convoy left the residence with Bello inside the governor's car. About 10 minutes after the governor and the former governor had left, the Efcc operatives laying siege to the residence were seen retreating to Benghazi Street, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja, while the DSS operatives and other security agents guarding the house also drove off shortly after. It was confirmed from an anonymous source that the former governor left the Governor Ododo with Governor Ododo, who drove out with his security guards. A source at the Efcc, who also preferred anonymity, said Yahaya Bello has escaped to the Kogi State Governor. Ododo and operatives could not stop the governor. Efforts to confirm the reasons behind the siege at Bello's residence failed, as a spokesperson for the Efcc, Dele Oyewale, did not respond to inquiries concerning the developments. The Efcc have been having a running battle with the former governor over allegation of corruption. The anti-graft agency had arraigned the ex-governor's nephew, Ali Bello, in a charge that featured the ex-governor's name. The Efcc in the charges alleged 84 billion naira fraud. One of the count reads Ali Bello, Dauda Suleiman, Yahya Adoza Bello, and Abdusalam Hudu sometime in September 2015 in Abuja within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court conspired amongst themselves to convert the total sum of 80 billion naira plus, a sum they ought to know forms part of the proceeds of an unlawful activity and criminal breach of trust, thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 18, subsection B, and punishable under Section 15, subsection 3 of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended. However, the Kogi state government faulted the charge, describing it as ridiculous and laughable, saying the state had no missing funds. In a statement on Wednesday by its spokesman Oyewale, the EFCC warned Nigerians against obstructing its operative during their duties. The EFCC wished to warn members of the public that it is criminal offense to obstruct officers of the Commission from carrying out their lawful duties. This warning becomes necessary against the background of the increasing tendency by persons and groups under investigation by the Commission to take the laws into their hands by recruiting thugs to obstruct lawful operations of the EFCC, Oyewale said. Bello, on his part, described the siege on his house by the EFCC as an illegality, calling on President Bola Tinubu to rein the anti-graft agency. In a statement released by his media office, Bello said the move by the Efcc to arrest him was in violation of a February 9, 2024, of a Kogi State High Court in Lokoja, which restrained the Efcc from harassing, arresting, detaining, or prosecuting him from the pending the determination of the fundamental rights suit filed by the ex-governor against the EFCC. The media team said it is a promise that an agency led by lawyer could disobey court order by taking action contrary to relief granted. They are aware of the total commitment of President Bola Tinubu's current administration to the rule of law and can say categorically that the EFCC leadership might have offered the agency on a silver platter to desperate politicians to convert it to a means to settling score without minding the effect on its integrity and the image of Nigeria as regard the rule of law. Court makes counter order. Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday issued a warrant for the EFCC to arrest Bello. Justice Emeka Nwite issued the order following an ex parte motion filed by the EFCC on Wednesday. However, in a counter ruling, a Kogi State High Court in Lokoja restrained the EFCC from detaining and prosecuting Bello. Justice Nwite made an order directing an arrest warrant for immediate arrest of the defendant for the purpose of bringing him before the court for arraignment. But in countermanding order, Justice I.A. Jami of the Kogi State High Court restrained the EFCC from arresting the former governor. The EFCC had dragged Yahaya Bello, his nephew Ali Wandauda Sulaiman, and Abdul Salam Hudu before Justice James Omotosha of the Federal High Court, Abuja, in an amended charge in March 2024 over an alleged 84 billion naira money laundering. The anti-graft agency in the 17-count amended charge accused Yahaya Bello of money laundering, breach of trust, and misappropriation of funds to the tune of 84 billion naira plus. Moving on. Around 70 people have been killed by heavy rain slashing Afghanistan over the past 5 days, the government's disaster management department said on Wednesday. Neighboring Pakistan has also been hammered by spring downpour, with 65 people killed in a storm-related incidents as rain falls all nearly twice the historical average rate, official told AFP. Dubai's flagship Emirates airline cancelled all check-ins on Wednesday as staff and passengers struggled to arrive and leave, with access roads flooded and some metro services suspended. Afghanistan was parched by an unusually dry winter that desiccated the earth, exacerbating flash flooding caused by spring downpour in most provinces. Disaster management spokesman Janan Sayek said approximately 70 people lost their lives as a result of rain between Saturday and Wednesday. 56 others have been injured, he added, while more than 2,600 houses have been damaged or destroyed and 95,000 acres of farmland wiped away. Given a smaller death toll last week, Sayek said most fatalities at the point had been caused by roof collapses resulting from the deluge. The United Nations last year warned Afghanistan is experiencing major swings in extreme weather conditions. After 4 decades of war, the country ranked among the nations least prepared to face extreme weather events, which scientists say are becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change. Stay with us for more news updates. I am Anyela Omolara.